So we have got this problem here. Let us see how we can solve it. A floor of length 21 meter and breadth 14 meter has to be tiled with the biggest possible square tiles in such a way that it is entirely filled. What is the side of each such tile and how many such tiles will be needed? So in problems like this, it is always easy to visualize what do we want. So what is given is a floor of length 21 meter and breadth 14 meter has to be tiled. So suppose this is the floor, 21 meters and 14 meters, it has to be tiled. Now what is given is we want the biggest possible square tiles. So I want to put tiles here on the floor and I want the biggest possible square tiles. So the tiles should be square and the largest possible such tiles. Also, I want the floor to be entirely filled. I don't want any empty spaces like this. I don't want any empty spaces. So what is the side of each such tile? So I want square tiles and I want to find what is the side of each such tile. So say this is our floor, 21 meters into 14 meters. I want the square tile means length and the breadth should be equal. So suppose I put tiles of size 1 meter into 1 meter. So this is how they will cover it lengthwise and breadthwise, and the entire floor will be covered. But I want the largest possible tiles. So I try out with the square tiles of side 2. So I see that they cover it along the breadth, but they do not cover it along the length. So that side is not filled. So I cannot use 2. So I go for 3. Tiles of side 3, they cover it along the length, but they do not cover it along the breadth. This part is left. So what exactly do we need to find here? I want the square tiles which exactly fills this up. Now you may say it is 1 meter because 1 meter was exactly able to fill up this entire floor. But I also want the square tiles of the largest possible size or the biggest possible size. So I need to find whether there is something greater than 1 which will cover the entire floor. So suppose I take tiles like this, I need to cover the floor along the length, also along the breadth. So the floor should be covered along the length as well as along the breadth, which means that the side of the square should divide 21. Also, the side should divide 14, because only if it exactly divides 21 and 14 will it cover the entire floor. So we need a number which divides 21. That is a number which is a factor of 21. We also need that number to be a factor of 14. So I need the common factor of 14 and 21. Also, I need the greatest size. So I need the highest common factor. So I can solve this by finding the highest common factor of 21 and 14. So how do I identify that I need to find the HCF? Firstly, I need square tiles that should entirely fill up. So it should divide 21 and 14. Also, it is given that it is the biggest possible. So the highest common factor. Now let us find the highest common factor. So 21 and 14 both are divisible by 7. We get 3 and 2 as the quotients. Now we stop here because 3 and 2 don't have any other common prime factor. So the HCF is 7. Now what is the side of each such tile? So we know that the HCF will give the side of each such tile. So the HCF is 7 and the side of each tile will be 7 meter. So the side of each tile, that is the HCF, is 7 meters. Now there is another question here. How many such tiles will be needed? So I have a floor which is 21 into 14 and I want to put 7 meter, 7 meter, 7 meter tiles. How many tiles will be needed? So I already know that I am putting 7 meter tiles. Now lengthwise we can fit 21 divided by 7 tiles. What do we mean by that? So if I consider this length and I put the tile 7, 7, 7, I can have 3 tiles, which is 21 divided by 7. Also, breadth-wise, we can fit 14 divided by 7 because the entire breadth is 14. So if that is divided by 7, so length-wise, we have 3 and breadth-wise, the entire breadth has to be divided by 7. So we get 2 tiles. So breadth-wise, we can fit 2 tiles. So the total number of tiles will be 3 into 2 because lengthwise we have 3 tiles and breadthwise we have 2 tiles. So the total number of tiles will be 3 into 2, which is 6 tiles. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need a total of 6 tiles. Now this was for a rectangle. Suppose I have a cuboid. A cuboid is to be filled with cubes of largest possible size in such a way that it is entirely filled. So once again, we need to entirely fill, but this time we have a cuboid, which is a 3D object and not a 2D object. If the length, breadth and height of the cuboid are 12 centimeter, 4 centimeter and 8 centimeter respectively, find the total number of cubes required. So I have this cuboid here. I want to fill it up in such a way with largest possible size cubes such that it is entirely filled, and I need to find the total number of cubes required. So I need to find the size or the dimension of this cube. So how can I do that? Now it is very simple. The side of the cube must exactly divide 12, 8 and 4. It must divide all three because we want it to be entirely filled. Also, we want the largest possible size. So I need to find the HCF of 12, 8 and 4. So this is how I can find the HCF. First I divide by 2 to get 6, 4 and 2. Once again I divide by 2 to get 3, 2 and 1. Now there is no other common prime factor, so I stop. So the HCF is 2 into 2, which is 4. So the dimension of the cube tiles is 4 centimeter. That is, the cube tile will be 4 centimeter length, 4 centimeter breadth and 4 centimeter height. Now what I need to find is the total number of cubes required. So lengthwise, first we need to find the number of cubes required lengthwise. They will be the length divided by the length of the cube. The length of the cuboid divided by the length of the cube. So this will give me 3. Now the number of cubes required breadthwise. So that will be 4 divided by the breadth of the cube, which is 1. So the number of cubes required breadthwise is 1. What about the number of cubes required height-wise? The height of the cuboid divided by the height of the cube, which is 2. So this is what we have. So what will be the total number of cubes? It will be 3 into 1 into 2. So the total number of cubes is 3 into 1 into 2, which is 6. So 6 cubes are required. And how did we find it out? First, we found the HCF to find the length, breadth and height, that is the dimension of the cube. And then we found how many cubes are required lengthwise, how many cubes are required breadthwise, and how many cubes are required height-wise. And we multiplied all three to get the total number of cubes required. So this is how you can solve problems of this type using the HCF. If you like this video, then subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com to get all the learning resources as per CBSE, ICSE, IB, Cambridge or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures on maths, science, English and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged, and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve the slightest of your doubts. And that's not all. You can also win exciting prizes like PlayStations, iPads, watches and many more, along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at deltastep.com, learning is not just fun and easy, it is rewarding too. So register for free now.